SHINREI JUSATSUSHI TAROUMARU, which is commonly translated as Psychic Killer TAROMARU, is a fast-paced 2D action game released exclusively for the SEGA Saturn in Japan. It was the final game to be developed and published by the short-lived Time Warner Interactive in 1997. It's also regarded as the rarest and most valuable game in the entire system's library. Rumor has it that only 7,500 copies of the game were ever printed. And what a tragedy it is, because this game is fucking awesome. Upon beginning the experience, you will be granted the choice of 2 playable characters. You can play as some old-ass samurai dude named Enkai, or the titular psychic assassin, TAROUMARU. I, of course, chose the trans-anime ninja. If you prefer your arcade action to be enjoyed with a friend, then so be it. Your character choice is based entirely in aesthetics, as both picks possess the same moveset. SHINREI has a unique freeform lock-on system in which you can only attack while within a specific range of an enemy. The range itself is usually fairly broad and somewhat irrelevant. Essentially, you are able to attack enemies directly as opposed to creating a hitbox in front of your character that damages whatever it hits. You're able to cycle through targets with the shoulder buttons, so it's not as if you are trapped into only hitting one specific enemy at a given time. It's a bit hard to explain, and it may not be entirely comprehensible even while seeing some gameplay. However, while actually controlling the game, it becomes pretty natural pretty quickly. You're also granted another pretty interesting attack option, which allows you to Psychic Blast an opponent and forge them into your minion. However, the pool of characters which you can recruit is seemingly small. On top of that, you can only carry one at a time, and they kinda fucking suck anyways, so I didn't really bother. Irregardless though, it feels pretty good to just sit back, spam B, and automatically hit your enemies. And when I say spam B, I mean you gotta fucking spam that shit. There are constant streams of projectiles and ninjas all across the screen, and most of them are going to take a good amount of hits before they decease. Thankfully, your attack can also be charged, and when successfully landing a charge attack, you can snipe a whole fucking chain of enemies. You also have a slide that doesn't really do shit, as well as a barrier shield that can be activated with a double down tap on the D-pad. This move is absolutely essential, especially during boss fights, of which this game has plenty. It wouldn't be a solid action game without a bunch of sick bosses, and oh boy does this game deliver. Not only is there a boss every 30 fucking seconds, but they're all really well designed and lots of fun to fight. Hiroshi Iuchi of Treasure fame worked on a majority of the game's background and boss graphics, and it shows as the wonderfully animated 2D sprites look absolutely stunning plastered over the 3D backgrounds. Psychic Killer TAROMARU is an absolutely fantastic 2D action experience. The game only takes about an hour to charge through, but every moment is chock full of energy and impact. So, with that being said, if you like what you see, I highly encourage you to check the game out for yourself. I'm not sure it's quite worth the asking price on eBay, but thankfully it emulates just fine.